I told you there was gonna be another video of me talking about why I don't want to have kids, and here is kind of that video. So I don't want to have kids, and I'm not ashamed of it. I don't think I should be ashamed of it. But I always get either some questions or just things said to me, such as, why would you think that? Why would you think you wouldn't want to have kids? You just haven't met the right one yet. You'll change your mind when you get older. You're still young. You haven't made up your mind yet. But here's the thing. What if I don't meet the right person? What if it has nothing to do with meeting the right person? Because you don't really have to meet someone to be able to have kids. There are a lot of foster kids, there are a lot of homeless kids out there, there are a lot of orphans, a lot of kids who needs shelter, who needs a family, who needs someone to love and care for them. So I don't really have to meet the right one, do I? I'm 22 years old. I am not I wouldn't say that I'm an adult, but I wouldn't say that I'm a kid. I'm somewhere in between. It's this awkward state. Other people think you're an adult, but you're actually not. And so when I tell people that I don't want to have kids, tell me these things, that I'll change my mind when I get older, I'll just have to meet the right person, or that I don't know yet because I'm so young and I haven't made up my mind yet, and I have my whole future to decide. I don't understand how other people seems to think that they know what will happen in the future when it comes to me better than I will. Because I might change my mind that I want to have kids when I'm older. I might meet someone and I'm like, you know what, I want to have your babies. But I also might not. Because when you tell me that you will change your mind when you get older, it's kind of the same thing as saying the only right way, or how you're supposed to be, is that you're supposed to want to have kids. And I'm not making this a gender thing, although you could easily do that, but I'm not making this a gender thing. I'm not making this a sex thing. Nothing about that. It just confuses me, because as much as you tell me that you don't know about the future, you're telling me that in the future I will change my mind. It's not just I might change my mind, it's that I will change my mind, which means that you are 100% certain that I will change my mind. And it doesn't make sense. I don't even understand why you have an argument about it. Like, it's not an argument per se, but why you feel like you have to, or why other people feel like they have to tell me that I want to have kids, or that I should want to have kids. And it's just, isn't it good if I don't want to have kids? Because there's so many people on this planet, most of which I think I dare to say wants to have kids, and I don't think the world would suffer if there are a few people like me who doesn't want to have kids. In all honesty, I think it would be better, and I am thankful for the people who do want to have kids, whether they're being their biological kids or if they want to adopt or foster. I am thankful for them. That means that the entire human race isn't upon my shoulders, which is kind of comforting, to be honest. I don't know where I'm going with this. I just think that there are a lot of people who doesn't want to have kids, and there are a lot of people who do want to have kids. And for the people who wants to have, to say to the people who doesn't want to have that in the future you will want to have them, or to the current parents telling people that doesn't want to have kids that you will change your mind in the future. Why? Because if we flip it, just for the sake of it, we flip it, and I have a conversation with someone and they say like, I want to have 2 kids when I'm older, and then I go, that's what you might think now, but when you're older you will change your mind. How what? It doesn't make sense. And and that's like, what does it mean to you? Like, what kind of effect does it have on you that I don't want to have kids? It doesn't change anything about you. Just because I don't want to have kids, it won't change the fact that you want to have kids. It won't change the fact that you probably will have kids in one way or another. And so what's the problem people wants to have kids have with people who doesn't want to have kids? Can someone explain that to me? Because I really don't get it. I really don't understand. Explain to me, please. I don't get it. I really don't. And I think if someone says that they don't want to have kids, great. Like, don't try and convince them that they will change their mind, so that they're just too young to understand, or that whatever, because it's not true. Like, I was 16 when I was like, I don't want to have kids. I don't want to have kids. Like, I don't hate kids, per se. I don't want my own. Like, I can take care of other people's kids. That's I'm good with that. I mean, I'm an au pair, so I have to do that. But I don't want to have my own kids, and I have my reasons for it, and there are a lot of reasons. I can get into that, but I don't feel like I should have to explain why I don't want to have kids, because you don't have to explain why you do want to have kids. It's just like, oh, I want to have 2 kids, and now everyone will be like, oh, that's cool. Great. If you're like me and you don't have kids, then give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe if you haven't. Comment down below some things that people have said just because you don't want to have kids, because I think we could come up with some funny things. I'm pretty sure people say some ignorant things, and sometimes they're kind of funny. I will see you next week with another video. I think it's going to be a bit about privilege, and I will see you then. Have a good day, or night, or evening, or whatever. Bye.